I'm raking leaves on a crisp Saturday morning when I first see them. Two men in cheap tactical vests and aviator sunglasses, parked just down the block in a black SUV that doesn't belong here. They're not doing anything, not really. Just sitting. Watching. I think it's nothing. At least I try to. My name's Malik. I'm a single dad, raising my 7-year-old daughter, Jada, in the sleepy suburb of Bellwood Glen. It's one of those neighborhoods where lawns are always freshly mowed, fences are regulation white, and every mailbox looks like it was cloned in a lab. Perfect. Too perfect. We moved here 6 months ago. I needed peace. After everything with Jada's mom, we both did. I picked Bellwood because it looked safe. Because they had good schools, clean parks, and low crime rates. Because the real estate agent said, it's a family-friendly place. What she didn't say, but I heard loud and clear, was, there aren't many people like you here. We're the only black family on our street. Probably the whole HOA. Not that anyone said anything outright. But there's a way people smile a little too hard at the grocery store. A way the neighbors wave without ever really stopping to talk. It's like they're trying to convince themselves I belong here more than trying to convince me. Still, we keep to ourselves. I take Jada to school, I work remote IT, and we have pancake Sundays. Nothing wild. Nothing loud. Just life. So when I see those men again the next day, same SUV, same parking spot, same silent watching, it tingles at the back of my mind. Still, I brush it off. Maybe they're private security. Maybe they're lost. Maybe I'm overthinking it. That changes the third time. I'm walking Jada home from the park. She's got her little backpack bouncing on her shoulders, telling me all about how she raced a boy named Carter and won. Even though he cheats, she says, all proud. We turn the corner onto our street, and there they are again. But this time they get out. They don't smile. They don't say hello. They just stare, and I feel it like heat under my skin. The shorter one, square jaw, crew cut, tilts his head. Evenin', sir. Just making sure everything's good in the neighborhood. Y'all with the police? I ask, pulling Jada a little closer. They flash badges that look like they came out of a cereal box. HOA enforcement, the tall one says. Neighborhood Safety Task Force. You understand. I don't, but I nod, because something in their tone tells me this isn't about safety. It's about control. And it's just beginning. The next week, I get a notice taped to my front door. Violation. Toys left on lawn. Second warning. Second? I never saw the first. And all that's on the grass is Jada's pink jump rope and a plastic soccer ball, neatly tucked near the porch. I walk out onto the driveway, heart thumping a little harder than it should. Across the street, a woman waters her tulips. Her name is Diane. Blonde. Mid-50s. HOA president. She's never spoken more than a stiff hello to me, but I've seen her chatting up the neighbors like they're old sorority sisters. Her eyes lift as she sees me reading the paper, and she gives a little smirk before turning her hose off. I glance at the other houses. The Johnsons have bikes laying across their yard. The Monroes have a kiddie pool half deflated near the curb. No warnings on their doors. Just mine. Later that night, I try to brush it off. Maybe it's an honest mistake. Maybe the rules are just stricter than I thought. Still, I can't shake the feeling that someone's watching us. Then I see them again. Same black SUV. Parked 2 houses down. Lights off. Engine running. I don't go outside. I stand behind the curtain, heart thudding, watching as one of them, crew-cut guy, gets out and walks up the street like he owns it. He glances at our house, slow and deliberate, before moving on. Not a cop, not security, but walking like he's got backup in every shadow. The next day, Jada comes home from school quiet. Too quiet. What's up, baby? She hesitates. A man was at the fence today, she whispers. He asked me if I lived here. My blood goes cold. I kneel down, looking her in the eye. What man? I don't know. He had sunglasses. He said he was checking for safety. He asked where you were. I stand up too fast. I feel the heat rise in my chest, hands shaking as I call the school. No one reported visitors. No one was cleared to be on campus. I call the police. They say they'll file a report. But their tone tells me nothing will happen unless someone ends up bleeding. By the time I hang up, I'm pacing the living room, fists clenched. That's when the doorbell rings. I open it to find Diane standing there in a beige cardigan and pearls like she's on her way to a country club luncheon. "We've had some concerns," she says, like it's a weather update. "Your daughter's been wandering. People are worried." "She was in the yard," I snap, "behind a locked fence, where she's supposed to be." Diane tilts her head, eyes gleaming. "This is a family neighborhood," she says sweetly. "We just want to keep it safe." Safe. I hear it again. That word. Not for us. From us. Something's wrong here, and it's getting worse.